Welcome to the Total War Warhammer 2 Battlecast featuring me, Damrius. This is a Vampire Coast versus Norsca battle, 2v2. We've got me as RNS Assault Spite over to the left at the yellow flags. We got Luther Harkon as my ally to the right with the dark flags. Fighting against a combined Norsca army. We've got Wulfrik with the tan and Throg with the light blue with the red star. Norsca is a Viking army. They got guys with axes, shields with axes, large axes and maces and clubs. There's Throg right there. He's a huge troll. He's a mean legendary lord character. He's got swords sticking out of him. We got a couple of feral manticores up into the air. We have some Famir warriors. These remind me of Skeksis from the Dark Crystal. They're pretty cool looking. Big old clubs. We've got a unit of chariots in the back, some marauder champions, some beasts of Tashnar, the regiments of renowned Norscan warhounds. Nice chaos symbols on there. I got some horsemen leading up in the front, some marauder horsemen, and they are just coming right at us. But if you look and see, let's go ahead and speed this up. We are coming at them as well. And we got some cannon fire that has already started. Now look at that, just flying right into this unit. Cannons, ooh, that's a direct hit on there. Shaman of Death. Cannons do solid damage against large enemies. Let's go back to slowing this down for just a second here so we can take a look at the Vampire Coast side of things. I have some Depth Guard. These are like the heavy infantry, and they have polearms. These are going to be against anti-large characters. Got some zombie pirate deckhands, just some zombies with swords, just kind of basic infantry, really cheap. I have some Mornghuls in the back, these cool looking like vampire half-body ghost things, and with the Mornghoul Haunter as the hero version as well, just entrails trailing behind them. I have some zombie pirate gunnery mob. I've got quite a few units of these, a couple with handguns. I have some mortar shells, which are anti-infantry. Moving up here, we have just some normal gunnery mobs. They'll have pistols. They don't do a ton of damage. They're meat shields. They will just kind of be there to help out. I have a Necrofex Colossus, but this is the Gallows Giant. This is the Regiments of Renown one. This is anti-infantry. It is really powerful, and it is so cool looking. Got some mortar shells popping off right there. Let's quickly take a look at... Oh, where did she go? Arnessa, there she is. Arnessa Assault Spite, she is my legendary lord character. She walks around on swordfish legs, and it is a woman, Valkyria, despite what you say. We have our mortar shells going off. Let's go ahead and start this thing now, and we'll just be kind of controlling and moving things around. And those mortar shells just rip to shreds that first army. So this is a replay of a game I played earlier. Along the left here, we had those Norscan hounds that were going to charge into the flank of my infantry, but the Mornghoul and the Mornghoul Haunters did a countercharge with that. And they are just going to town, ripping them to shreds. They're already fleeing. That's how good they are. The Famir warriors are starting to move in as well, and I get a flank charge in with some Depth Guard, and the gunnery mobs are just shooting into them as well, and their health is dropping. We're doing quite well here. I'll pause it for a second. So over here to the right, we have Wulfrik, who is the legendary lord character, one of them for Norsca, and he is charging in on his chariot into this unit of just the gunnery mob. And chariot characters and chariots in general just mow over infantry. They will run through them and pop out the other side, just doing mass amounts of damage. But you can see there's this little blue net on him. Arnessa, who's over here, she used one of her special abilities, which drops a net on a unit, just stopping them in place, freezing them. And using it on a chariot is solid tactics, because now it loses its momentum, it cannot pull through. And let's go ahead and play that. So he's frozen down. As he is, we can look right here. We have a nice flamethrower shot going in, and that Necrofex Colossus just shredding them. Arnessa is going to start wading through these zombies, and she's going to go try and 1v1 against Wulfrik, doing as much damage as she can with her anti-large attack bonus. You can see just that one hit right there just knocked his health around. quite a bit. Up above, we have Wulfrik, who is starting to charge in as well on his Terrorgeist. He's just waiting through his vampires. And over here, we have a bloated corpse who's going to be coming in. These are bomb characters. They run in and they will just... Let's see if he explodes. Yeah, he does. He explodes, just taking out a wide variety of units with him. He's very powerful. So we have Luther and we have Aranessa both fighting Wulfrik. He's not going to last long right there. Up here, we have the Morngul and the Morngul Haunter. They've cleared out some Famirs, and the Mornguls are attacking the Manticore while the Haunter is chasing out some of these other units. Oh, there we go. There is a Shaman of Fire right back here. Shaman Sorcerer of Fire. There's one of Death that was hit earlier. That just dropped a firebomb on my infantry while these chariots charge in. And we have Throg coming in over here to join. This is going to be a character mosh. RNS is still chasing down Wulfrik. Luther is fighting Throg with some bats coming in there as well. All the Necrofex just melts the infantry. Our gunnery mobs are shooting into the chariots, just tearing them down. And now we can see there, take a look at that symbol real quick. We have the skull with the flag. That means they are routing. They are gone. They will not be coming back. If you see just a white flag, do we have any of those anywhere currently? I'm not seeing any. Oh, well, there's one right back here. A white flag means the unit is they're fleeing. They can return, but if they keep getting chased, they will not. But skull and flag, they are absolutely gone. Let's cut back into the battle here and see what's going to be happening. We got Throg charging in, and our legendary Lord Mosh. So Aranessa is getting knocked around a little bit. Her health is still fine. While we have, and this is kind of a rare treat for a battle, having all 4 legendary lords fighting at the same time. Damage coming as well. So when we have the enemy surrounded, we see that little silver bar. That is their leadership. Wulfrik is just dropping. He's not doing too well at all right now. More shots being fired into infantry. He's wavering. He's going to be gone in just a second. He's going to start running away. And it's almost got it. So I dropped a net on Throg, who is fleeing as well. There goes Wulfrik, he's fleeing. Throg cannot run away. He cannot chase. So I will be doing some extra bonus damage to him with Aranessa, getting some shots in, and this is where she is going to finish him off. So he is routed, but she gets a nice hit in the back and he's gone. Luther charging in there as well. We got these Fimir warriors who are going to start trying to get into our infantry, but the Mornguls and the Morngul Haunter get in there and finish them off. We have some shots going off here, just pelting the infantry. You can see them just dying and flying. The Necrofex Colossus getting a nice fire shot off right into that side of that infantry, doing so much damage. We have this unit here. These are the Rotting Prometheans, and they just hold their ground. They are a defensive unit, and they have really powerful staying power. So they have been doing quite a number on the enemy. Mornguls and Aranessa have finished off this unit of Fimir warriors, and you can see the enemy is starting to rout. There we go, starting to turn into all these skulls and flags. They are routing. They are not going to be returning. But there are still quite a few that are hanging around. So Wulfrik's army is all but gone, but Throg still has a little bit of staying power in here. We've got our zombie pirate gunnery mobs coming in from the side. They don't fire nearly as fast or as powerful, but they do some damage. There's the Necrofex Colossus getting some more fire, and just look at the devastation of that right there. One blasted fire just wiped out half that unit. No! More shots. There he goes. He's going to hit that little... Yeah, he does a little bit of damage. Not too much to the shaman. He does get a little bit of damage there. And we've got this thing won. They're routing. They're running away. I still have quite a bit of my army. And that is the end of the battle. It may say close victory, but that was not close at all. Hope you enjoyed that. That was Vampire Coast versus Norsca 2v2. We'll be doing more of these battles and post them on YouTube as well. Thanks for joining in. I am Damrius. Appreciate you stopping by.